What's going on, guys? We are about to check out Destiny, or as I like to call him, Destiny. He's been having a lot going on with him lately, especially with those leaks. Nasty work, whole lot of leaks. Anyway, that sounded crazy. That was pause. Definitely gonna need to pause on that one. That was whoa. Just even mentioning Destiny name, you gotta say pause right out the gate. Just in case.
Hey, yo! Oh! Y'all ain't like it?
Nah. But anyway, let's check out this video where he's gonna be talking about, I think you pronounce his name Cenk. Did I say it right? Cenk from TYT. I think I pronounced it right. Let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. Subscribe if you haven't. Really helps out the channel.
Hey, I need to call out the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of the CFPB, Stephen?
Wait. CFPB is it the Consumer Financial Protection Board?
Bureau, but close, very close.
What?
It's an independent agency. It was passed after the Great Recession.
Yeah. Didn't Elizabeth Warren or somebody have like a hand in this? Yeah. Okay.
100%. And this is an organization that tackles like fraud, corrupt practices by financial organizations. That was a big contributor to a lot of what was going on. You know, a lot of payday loan stuff, mortgage, all that. People get over that.
Yeah.
I mean, you've had people in your life, I think, that have been affected by these kinds of shady people. With payday loans, especially. Mm-hmm. So I remember,
I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe that, so before, when you get payday loans, you would just see that like, oh, I'm taking a $2,000 loan now, and then you'll get my post-dated check, and then I pay you like $100 in interest after 2 weeks or whatever. And you might not realize how crazy that is. But I think one of the outcomes of like the CFPB was like, now you have to post the APR and the APY on every single loan that you do. I think that was a result of that. That's like one example. I think.
And they pass regulation, they file lawsuits, they're regulators, and they help the American consumer. And that's why a lot of people who are scammers and the real people trying to take advantage and scalp from the American people, they don't like the CFPB.
I'm not even sure who this is that he's talking to per se. Not really sure who Destiny talking to. Maybe it's another content creator. I don't know what Destiny be getting into. Pause. That's crazy.
It's been in the crosshairs of a lot of anti-regulation people, a lot of big business elites. It's one of the agencies that's on the chopping block for Project 2025. They've explicitly said they want to get rid of it. And it makes sense, right? Because these shady motherfuckers want to be able to do their dark dealings and scam old people and scam the American people. Sure. It's well within their, how many lawsuits have we seen of them trying to invalidate the CFPB because it's unconstitutional? And for years, the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur have been fighting to protect the CFPB. Ever since the start of the organization, they were commenting in favor of Elizabeth Warren, saying this is an agency that makes sense, calling out specifically Donald Trump whenever he was trying to appoint someone to the Bureau who didn't agree with the Bureau or was trying to undermine its mission.
I see a lot of woke crybabies out here in these streets. If you don't know what I'm talking about the live chat. Come watch my live show. With a lot of crybabies acting like they're going to get me to change my opinion on something. It ain't going to work.
They were on top.
Does it work when Destiny, who is one of the biggest woke crybabies, does it? Nope.
For the shit. It was the agency. It was like their baby. It was like one of the good things that, how they all kind of, they talk shit about Democrats all the time. That's kind of their MO. Yeah. The one thing that they approved of Obama in the response to the Great Recession is this particular agency. They said this was awesome. And then finally someone did it. Did you see Cenk Uygur's recent post on his Twitter about MAGA not being the real enemy? Did you see that? Why don't you pull that up real quick?
Wait, that's what you going on?
He said, MAGA is not my real enemy. MAGA is not my mortal enemy. My mortal enemy is the establishment.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I see. Okay.
He's happy. He's cheering it on. He says, my enemy have been defeated. He's ecstatic about Trump's victory. That's what he's saying right there, that his enemies have been defeated. And if you look...
wait. So, is Chunky Yogurt saying that he doesn't have any beef with Trump? And that's what got Destiny and his friends all mad? Whoa. That would be crazy if that was the case. Seems like it.
If you look back, did you see what he said to Elon when Elon responded and just asked one question and gave him an ounce of attention on the budget? You remember what he said?
something about like, oh, well, at least these guys are actually listening to us. And before, Democrats never listened to us. But thank God, like Elon put a one-word reply to me on Twitter. It's like fucking revolutionary. Yeah.
And now, after years of the Young Turks and Cenk Uygur specifically fighting for the CFPB and fighting for its establishment,
started yelling. Calm down,
the fact that we even have it, fighting for the policies that got us here, do we have a single tweet from Cenk Uygur to Elon Musk and his new best friend, or MAGA, saying, hey, after Elon Musk said we need...
Hold on. It said Chunky Yogurt been going on Patrick Bet David and talking somewhat sane. Not so much election night, though. Big facts. It seems like him and Anna Kasparian, they've been going around and saying some stuff that's like anti-woke a lot lately, right? I don't know if we could just like trust that, right? It seemed like they might be making a switch, but we don't know. Time will tell. When you've been woke as hell for years, it's going to be hard to just get me to forget all of that.
You need to delete the CFPB. Maybe we should keep it. Is there a single tweet that you can find from Cenk Uygur saying, hey, Elon, you're an idiot. You're in the pocket of these billionaire robber barons who've been trying to attack the CFPB for years. In April 2018, when they were attacking the CFPB again under the Trump administration, you had video after video after video of Cenk Uygur specifically attacking the Trump administration, saying how corrupt they were for going after the CFPB. Not one whisper from Cenk Uygur. They released one little video about Mark Andreessen where they paint out Elon Musk to be like deluded or to be like this beguiled guy who's kind of enthralled by Mark Andreessen. But
who is this? Matter of fact, never mind. I don't want to know. I don't think I want to know. I don't really care. Right, if you're talking to Destiny all willy-nilly, right, I don't really give a damn, to be honest with you.
But not Elon Musk. Is there a word of criticism from Cenk Uygur about the CFPB and about Elon's promise to shut it down, totally in line with Project 2025? There is not one word. This guy is a fake, weak populist. If he's unable to speak truth to...
Didn't Trump say he had no association with that? What are you talking about?
Power, when it's his buddy, when it's his new buddy, Elon Musk, and his new friends, MAGA, what use are you? We don't need weak progressives like this who get charmed by billionaires, who get charmed by the richest person in the world and by MAGA, who are excited about Trump's victory. We don't need these people in our movement. And if you're going to sit here and pretend for us to take you seriously, that you actually care about these issues, that you actually care about the CFPB, put your money where your mouth is. And why don't you give a word of criticism for Donald Trump and for Elon Musk for attacking this organization that you spent the better part of a decade defending?
I'm hoping that
he was mad as hell. Right? Just, I guess it's a requirement to spurt out like Destiny does. Right? He sounded like he was wagging his finger when he said that. He was like, now you better... Why I oughta.
It'll just be, his answer will be something like, well, I'm just trying to see if I could have any influence whatsoever or some bullshit. Even this is like a shitty answer, but like, I hope that it's not, I hope that we're not about to see a whole bunch of like Trump campaign and Elon Musk dick sucking from the Young Turks. Cause it's like, oh, he said that thing on Twitter about me and maybe these guys are useful to us.
Been loving the channel. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that would be pretty.
They are bending the knee. We don't need like these weak establishment people. We don't need the Joe Scarboroughs of the world. Mm-hmm. We certainly don't need weak progressives that bend the knee to MAGA when MAGA is trying to rob them blind, rob the people blind.
Bend the knee to MAGA? Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. I don't think MAGA would be considered the establishment. I don't know why the way he's talking is as if Trump is like Big Brother.
Blind by getting rid of agencies that protect the people, and all the while being sanitized by people like Cenk Uygur and others who have made common cause with this populist movement, which has really already been hijacked by the rich and elite class of the country. Uh-huh. It's disgusting, and they paint themselves as protectors of the people. They paint themselves. Who are the guys that were actually defending the CFPB in court? That's the Biden administration. Who are the people actually, with the NLRB and all these other organizations that are pro-worker, pro-union? Who were the people who were actually defending them and instituting stronger regulations to protect the people? That's Joe Biden and the Democrats, the people that Cenk Uygur says are his quote mortal enemy, not MAGA. MAGA who's trying to destroy them. MAGA who's trying to destroy the NLRB. MAGA who's trying to destroy the CFPB. You don't know if you don't know who your enemy is, how can we?
He says one of Destiny's homeboys. Oh, that's what they call them. An orbiter, one of the Destiny orbiters, people that be watching him and then try to feed off of his fan base to build their own following. Is that what y'all call them? There's a few people that's like that.
We break bread with you.
I don't know if that's this guy, but I know they yapping, right?
Right? Like, how can there ever be a union of the Steven universe and the TYT universe if you guys don't even agree who's your enemy and who's your friend? And this, to me, this tweet from Cenk, that sounds like he's happy that Trump won.
Yeah, it's really cringe.
I'm glad y'all confirm, like, yeah, that's an orbiter. It's crazy. The fact that I know Destiny lore now is nuts.
It's kind of related, but you remember all the debates we did against AJW about the horrible statements that Letitia Jones and
yes, he almost talks as fast as Destiny. That's facts, and it's probably because he's an orbiter. See, when you're a Destiny orbiter, the closer you are to Destiny, right, as in like the way you act and talk and sound, the better your channel will probably do.
Alvin Bragg made because they were so poisoned against Trump, and they were just doing political prosecutions because they said we're going to continue cases against the Trump.
Hey, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't.
That are already ongoing, right? That was the worst thing ever. I'm waiting for all the tweets that are going to come out about this Kash Patel guy, about how he's going to go after the media.
Nothing so far. Just like there was nothing for Gates.
Absolutely.
You said you wish you didn't know Destiny lore. Me too. It's kind of like my job now.
No evidence, with absolutely no charges
to know the lore of everybody I'll talk about
right now for stuff that's likely already been investigated. Barr was the head of the DOJ. It's like, I feel like it's absolute radio silence on a guy who's actually saying the most insane authoritarian, like, oh yeah, I am going to persecute enemies in the media. Like,
it's because that's what they want. There are two things I want to point you to. The first is first of all, on the Matt Gaetz and RFK stuff, Cenk Uygur gives himself some cover and he's like, well, 70% is going to do bad thing, but 30%, he's going to be the greatest HHS secretary in the world. 30%, he's going to go against the big drug and the big food or whatever that is.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't say to the American people or his viewers, if you were a senator, would you vote for RFK, up or down, yes or no? And he won't answer that question because he is bought. And the same thing with Matty Gaetz. Now I know that he's withdrawn now, but if he were up for nomination and you were going to vote for him because they agree on something about him.
They are talking as if there's no laws to prevent stuff. They just yapping. Just yapping. Destiny and Destiny Jr.
Owning stock if you're a senator. They both agree with that with AOC, right? He won't say up or down, would I vote for Matt Gaetz as Attorney General if I were in Senate? Because he is completely compromised. And he won't give an answer, I bet you, on Kash Patel. Another point I want to bring up relates to Hassan. Did you see the Hassan, John, whatever, the Pod Save America guys?
I think I
part of their rationale.
40 minutes of that, and I just couldn't. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Part of their rationale for why it was a problem for Joe Biden.
I ain't going front. I like woke on woke. I guess hate. When this other person is woke and another person, I like that. Yeah, get up out my way. Beef with each other.
Not to push harder on Joe Manchin was they didn't use all their levers.
Mm-hmm.
The lever that they didn't use was he didn't abuse the prosecutorial, investigatorial power of the United States to go after people for political
reasons. This was
in other words,
Kalinske and Jimmy Dore talking point. Yes. I remember this a long time ago.
They're saying Joe Biden should have corrupted the DOJ.
Yeah.
He should have said, unless you...
Yeah, this guy definitely sounds like Destiny Jr. That's what this sounds like.
Vote for me. That is explicitly for a political purpose. We will only go after you if you vote the way I want you to vote. They are blue MAGA in that sense. They want the DOJ to be politicized that way. You can say that I'm a cuck and we have disagreements on Merrick Garland, but I don't think I'd ever catch you saying, yeah, they should have gone after Joe Manchin and given him a quid pro quo and said, if you don't vote for Build Back Better, we're going to launch a fucking investigation. I would hope that our leftist, populist brothers and sisters wouldn't be in support of such a blatant, corrupt government if it comes from Democrats.
Our leftist brothers and sisters.
By the way, it wouldn't go anywhere. And it would be
most
totally
of the hard,
futile.
like it sounds so pathetic to say it, but the extreme stuff that like me and Josiah are usually asking for, and I think even you agree with it, and we might disagree on like exactly what it should look like, but generally it's just us saying like, I really wish that the laws that existed right now that were on the books are being enforced, like in a hardcore manner. Like not that, I don't know if you've had this like same impression or if I'm maybe just because I like look at shit on X, but I feel like prior to the election, Republicans obviously were very mask on about, like the authoritarian shit. And even after like,
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what Destiny's what his X account looking like. I don't want to know. I'm cool. I'm mad. It's probably wild.
Election, you kind of expect that to continue. But I feel like after the election, I remember we said this, we talked about this a lot, that the worst outcome of the election was just that it legitimized all the behavior of Trump. And I feel like we're in like a very mask off world where like they don't give a fuck anymore. Like you could go to a Republican, like, what about right here where Trump says that he wants to be the king and he wants to kill people in the media? And like, I feel like it's really like, yeah, he should. I'm actually mad he didn't say this earlier. I think he should kill everyone in the media. It's like, oh,
they're
okay.
so masked
like
off.
it's so,
Wait, what? I don't even know what they're talking about, but listen, I'm watching this video for educational purposes. That sounds crazy, but I'm watching this video for educational purposes.
Insane. And I'm like, it feels like a wacky world. Have you seen, bro? We were reading parts of, and then we saw this music video. Do you know a lot about this Kash Patel guy?
This man is insane.
Have you seen? Do you know that he published a children's book? Have you seen that?
Yes. It's it's crazy.
Oh my God.
This guy is peddling treasonous lies.
Yeah,
he's peddling insane conspiracies that are disprovable, or I should say, have no ounce of evidence to prove them. And he's going to be in charge of the FBI. Not a word from Cenk Uygur. Not a word from our progressive friends.
Also, wait. He's going to be in charge of the FBI. Who's he taking over from?
Who? Chris Wray. Yeah, right.
Who's appointed by who?
That's it. Everything that they talking about is more like Kamala's vibe. It's more Kamala style. That sound more about right.
Yeah.
Like, dude, these motherfuckers.
Why do we need Chris Wray? Oh, because Trump fired Comey to try to stifle the investigation. Yeah, it's like...
So our direct line of FBI directors the entire time has been servicing Trump's whims.
But somehow, this is the deep state. The thing that went after Biden for classified documents, the thing that convicted Hunter Biden for multiple crimes, right? The thing that let Trump slide on everything. This is the deep state that's supposedly working against the conservatives. The lawfare that's been weaponized against conservatives.
Bro,
it's like a joke. It's like at this point, it's like a meme. These are like memes now. It's like a meme government. It's a meme joke. All of it's like a meme joke. Yeah.
TYT thinks they're giving themselves like plausible deniability because they.
I'll tell you what the meme is. Destiny's life. That's a meme right there. And why would you want to be Destiny's Junior? Wait a minute. Never mind, I'm good. I don't want to know.
They have said, well, 70% RFK will do something bad. No, dude. Unless you're willing to say, I would not vote for RFK. Unless you're willing to say, yeah, given that choice, it's fucking insane. I have no place for you. I have no place for weak bullshit artists. Really, I don't. And you might have been right on the Joe Biden stuff, and I credited you for that. And I even think, Stephen and I think that you're like a good debater when you're on our side. You're a good, I don't know.
Oh, you're talking about
Destiny. It's not a good debater. I don't know who you're talking about.
Maybe talking to Cenk or whatever?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. But like,
Cenk is a good debater when he's on our side. Kind of foolishness. That sounds crazy.
If you don't know who the enemy is at this point, if you don't know that it's MAGA, I got no use for you. And people are just too willing to bend the knee and to just betray their entire outlook, even if it's something that.
Shut up. Heard enough of that. That whole thing sounded dumb as heck. But maybe that's just me. You let me know what you think. Was Destiny and Destiny Jr. cooking? Let me know down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video as well. It's nasty work. Subscribe. All that good stuff.